On today's Live Daily News, an Angelo State University student pilot was forced to make an emergency landing on Knickerbocker Road this morning. Local students find out how to cook lamb, and it's day 13 of consecutive days over 100 degrees. Plus, meet the new TLCA head football coach. All this plus more. I'm Yantis Green, and this is Live. But before we get to the news, situated downtown on the Concho River, the recently remodeled Suburban Studios provides an upscale, convenient location for your next business trip. Going to need a long-term stay? Look no further than Suburban Studios. There you'll find completely renovated suites that make you feel like home. Plus, it's the only hotel just steps away from the McNeese Convention Center. For business or pleasure, choose the upgraded Suburban Studios. Now on to the news. This morning, an Angelo State University student pilot had to make an emergency landing on Knickerbocker Road after his plane ran out of fuel over San Angelo. Around 3 a.m. this morning, a Diamond DV-20 Katana owned by ASU left Oklahoma City around 1 o'clock in the morning, and the plane ran out of fuel when the student pilot was over Farm to Market 2105 just north of San Angelo, heading for a landing at Mathis Field. No injury or damage to property was reported as the plane landed safely on Knickerbocker Road near the Knickerbocker Loop 306 intersection. San Angelo police report that they then escorted the plane and the pilot to Mathis Field from the Jack's convenience store on Knickerbocker Road. And in case you missed it last Friday, the human smuggler involved in that fatal crash in Ozona that claimed the lives of Maria and Amelia Tambuga has been indicted for capital murder. 22-year-old Roscian Comer was indicted last week on capital murder, felony murder, and smuggling of persons charges. Not only did Comer allegedly kill the grandmother and granddaughter, he was also charged with killing 2 of the 11 illegal migrants he was smuggling. The crash occurred March 13th and made national news. Comer was live streaming while being chased by Crockett County Sheriff's deputies and crashed into Tambuga's vehicle at the intersection of I-10 and State Highway 163. Comer is currently being held in the Crockett County Jail in Ozona. In lighter news, a group of ag students spent their day with the local Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Agency, learning the ins and outs of the lamb and goat industry. The group learned how the breeding process works, all the way down to when the mutton are sold and marketed, then sold and put on a plate. One of the coolest parts of the day was hanging out with Chef Tim Condon at the Angry Cactus this morning. There, the students learned how to grill, braise, and roast a rack of lamb. From there, they attended a couple of auctions, including the daily lamb sale out at Producers. And of course, this is the week where fireworks stands open up, and with that, the City of San Angelo has issued a reminder to citizens that shooting off fireworks is illegal inside the city limits of San Angelo. Don't worry though, if you're looking for ways to enjoy fireworks, there are 2 big events this year. Of course, there is the annual July 4th fireworks show at Lake Nasworthy, but the bigger show will be the night prior. On July 3rd, go down to the River Stage for the 3rd annual Star Spangled Banner Concert and Fireworks Show. This event is free to the public and everyone is invited. And the reason you shouldn't shoot fireworks off is because it is hot and dry everywhere. Of course, today is the 13th straight day with temperatures above 100 degrees in San Angelo. This trend is likely to continue all week, with the coolest day of the week being Friday at 104 degrees. Only chance of rain this week is later on toward the weekend, so come back all week long as we'll keep you up to date on that. And finally, the TLCA Eagles football program has finally hired a head football coach after months of searching. Ryan Chadwick lets you meet Coach Gonzalez, but before we get to that, here is a message from Jim Bass Ford.
The latest driving technology is here, and it's at Jim Bass. Blue Cruise is an available hands-free highway driving technology that allows you to let go of the wheel with confidence while keeping your eyes on the road. It's available on select Ford vehicles, and it's earned Consumer Reports top-rated active driving assistance system. Be tech ready with Ford Blue Cruise. Don't wait, with prices like this they won't last long. Jim Bass Ford Houston Hart at Arden Road or 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
All right, welcome back to the show. I'm here today with new head coach of the TLCA Eagles, Paulo Gonzalez. Coach, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great.
Love to hear it. Coach Cheryl texted us a couple days ago saying that we were going to get to introduce you, so we're excited to be here. And Coach, coming from East Texas Maypearl, another 3A, what exactly drew you away from East Texas to bring you over here?
Well, whenever the opportunity presented itself, I grew up in Abilene, so it's only about an hour and 15 minutes. So coming back to West Texas is more like coming home.
And Coach, you grew up in Abilene. I know that you played for Abilene Christian, was a GA at Abilene Christian, and then you actually coached kind of some semi-pro ball for a little bit. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, they had started a minor league team there called the Abilene Gladiators, and they had asked me to be the head coach of that. And I played on a minor league team in Wichita Falls. We were called the Drillers, so I just kind of turned it into a real professional team and recruited all the college guys and just had fun. We ended up going over to the arena team the next year. They recruited me to go over there.
And for those of you at home who remember, San Angelo also was in that same league with their arena team, the San Angelo Stampede. And Coach, after you were done with the semi-pro coaching, you actually moved into high school from that point. What exactly is your coaching experience?
I've been from levels from 1A to 6A, so my first stop was Whitney, Texas, and that was another 3A program. So I've been on every level in high school right now in my career.
What would you say the biggest school you've ever coached at?
It was at a 6A North Crowley.
And those boys can play. So, Coach, you say last year with Maypearl, you were the assistant head coach and the head track coach and the co-offensive coordinator, right? So, being an offensive guy, what exactly are you going to be bringing to the table for these TLCA Eagles starting next season?
Well, I want to be able to bring an offense that we can score from anywhere on the field. So, and that's just going to take a lot of hard work and installing that this summer.
Is it going to be more of a running gun, or is it going to be kind of like an air raid with the big splits, or what are we thinking?
We'll have big splits, and it's going to be a mixture of both. Like I said, we might be in 4 wide, 1 play, and then we'll be formation them to a heavy package.
And Coach, coming back to West Texas, TLCA actually is in a pretty brutal district with guys like Wall and Early in the district. But of course, the Eagles made the playoffs last year. What is it going to take to stay at least at that level, if not take the next step up?
Well, I got to do a good job of leading. You know, I got to bring some excitement and fun to the table, but we're going to be relentless in our execution, and we're going to learn how to do things right and do the little things.
And as far as the defensive side of the ball goes, like, how much say are you going to have in that? Like, is it going to be you're just going to trust your guy to come up with the scheme, or are you going to have any input? Well,
I got a guy that is very eager and up and coming, so I'm going to let him take it, and I'm just going to kind of oversee the game plan. But I'm actually going to help him in the secondary, so I'll kind of be back there helping him out.
And I know you haven't been here very long yet, but have you gotten a chance to meet any of the guys?
I've met all the staff so far and all the players that showed up today, first day that I'm here.
Tell us a little bit about the off-season strength and conditioning program that you're going to have up until 2-day start.
We're just going to, do a variety of things. We're trying to get them acclimated to the heat first. You know, a lot of these kids haven't really got used to that, but we're going to work hard. We're going to, do different drills. We're going to put them kids through some intensive stuff to see if they can handle it and then have fun with it.
And moving on from that, what would you say your coaching philosophy is for these guys? Like how, like when you're at the point where you need to score points or you need to win games, like what message are you going to instill in these guys to help push them through those moments?
Well, they got to be mentally tough. First of all, you cannot go through anything without being mentally tough. So it's a mental thing. I got to do a good job of conditioning their mind mentally.
And of course, the entire community of San Angelo welcomes you. And TLCA is a program that's really growing. Their basketball team with Coach Sherrill has shown that, and plus with their baseball and track team as well, along with the football making the playoffs last year. Does it mean anything to you to be a part of a process of a school that kind of is exploding right now?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've always come with that underdog mentality. So this is a challenge to me, and every program I've been in has kind of been a challenge, and I like challenges. So it's something that I'm hungry for and to prove who I am.
And I don't know how much film you've gotten your hands on yet, but like I said earlier, this district can be tough, really tough at times. So do you think bringing your version of the spread is going to help deal with those perennial powerhouses and Wall and Early?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're going to do some innovative stuff. I mean, they're going to see some stuff they've never seen. So, and then they're going to see a toughness about us that they're going to know we ain't backing down from nobody.
And Coach, what do you think that the ceiling is for your guys this upcoming season?
And district is always going to be the first goal. You know, we want to try to go after and win district. So that's first goal, and then make the playoffs and get 2-3 rounds deep. You know, that'd be a goal.
All right. And lastly, Coach, it's something that we always kind of do whenever we're first introducing the guy or when we get a chance to interview him. But what is your favorite aspect of being on the job as opposed to just regular coaching, you know, just like the everyday life? Like, well, what do you enjoy most about coaching?
Well, building the relationships and being a positive impact in these young men's lives, and just to see the joy that you can see in them transfer as the year goes on. So I call it all joy. So.
All right, and again, this has been TLCA's brand new head football coach, Paulo Gonzalez. Coach, like I said before, the community of San Angelo welcomes you, and we wish you all the success in the future. All right, guys, back to y'all.
Cleaning has never been more essential, and our health has never been more precious. Yet with rising costs, we are having to make hard choices when it comes to buying essentials. Carpet Tech wants to help you maintain a clean and healthy home and afford other essentials like fuel and groceries. So we're giving away a $250 prepaid gift card every week. Anyone who books any Carpet Tech cleaning appointment is entered to win. Even in this economy, we hope an extra $250 will make a difference.
And that's it for news, weather, and sports on this Monday. Be sure and join us every day for the rest of the week for more. Again, it's going to be a hot one, so stay cool. And from the San Angelo Live team, I'm Yantis Green.